Making myself less, making
Great.
myself less pale with by messing with my lighting.
Let me just make sure the volume is good. We're good, hopefully. Sorry.
That's
Had to raise my volume just in case. What's up?
not much. What's up with you,
I don't know, I haven't
Zach?
seen you in a couple months. We only talk when there's a DuckCast going on.
We only talk during the DuckCast because, honest to God, we need to take large periods away from each other.
Yeah. So how you
Um,
been?
been pretty good, pretty
Yeah.
good. Like we were able to do two in a row pretty quickly because the one before the Christmas one, we had Chris in there, and that made it a little bit more tolerable to speak to you.
Yes.
But
I
after,
just got that. I just understood that that was an insult, but thank you anyway.
it took you a while. But the one where I like was trying to be the ghost of Christmas future, and you were just being a dickhole to me. I didn't.
Yeah.
I had to stop
Let's
talking to you
let's
for a
stop
while.
bull crapping around here and actually get to a topic, even though we don't
I
really
have
have
a
a topic,
topic.
but
I have a topic.
you have a topic. What is that topic?
And it's kind of a self-indulgent topic, but I don't care. I'm actually curious what your answer is, and I have like three answers.
The question is like, do you like me? And I'm like,
Do you like me?
do you like?
What do you think is the most cringeworthy thing you've ever done on your channel or
Oh,
any?
I thought you were gonna say what's the most cringeworthy thing I've ever seen on YouTube. No, most cringeworthy thing I've ever done. There's a lot though. Like first of all, the very first video I did, the update video, no
That wasn't
editing at all. There was just one
so.
straightforward thing, just edited out the beginning and end when I hit the camera record. That's it. And it was just it started off with the generic like, "Oh, I didn't see you there" kind of thing.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't see you there.
you're so funny, Mike. Just from that one line that's so original.
Funny,
How about
and
you?
original. There's like three I'm stuck between,
Yeah.
and one of them I know you know about greatly. The other two I'm not so sure. Actually, I know you know about two of them. The other one I'm not so sure.
Mm.
One probably the Soul Eater reviews.
I've never seen that just because I haven't seen the anime, and I've told you this, but no, I haven't seen that. What was it like? How bad was it?
It was just like I tried to do what Doug Walker did with the Avatar: The Last Airbender vlogs, but I wasn't good at analyzing things. I keep them up just because I'm happy that I actually went through with it.
Yeah.
Even to this day, I'm happy that I didn't just like do five and then stop. But they're all really bad. But that one's definitely not the worst. I'd say the worst two is one, the Jax Films video.
Okay.
You know what one that is, right?
I think so.
Going on his live stream, having an outburst, recording it, uploading it,
Yes. Yeah.
and like the thing is, it was a joke. I mean, it was supposed. I was being a character when I did it. I wasn't like, but it was still just when I look back at it, I'm happy that like everyone involved had a good sense of humor about it. Because if you pause the live chat wasn't like that irritated with me or
Yeah.
anything, and Jack was having a good laugh about it. But it was very looking back at it, it's just a very awkward thing. He probably thinks I have like some mental disorder.
I
And
most likely, if I ever do rewatch it, I'll still laugh just as much as I
uh,
laughed at the Team Fortress 2 video that you and Cody did. I
yeah,
feel like it's just that kind of funny.
yeah,
You were pretty entertaining in that Jackson video. The freaking turtle and sombrero on your head. I don't care how cringeworthy you think that is. It was comedy gold because of Jax Films' reaction afterwards. It was just
he
great.
was laughing, and that I'm happy about
Yeah.
that. He was not a dick about it. He had a very good sense of humor.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I was able to like actually speak to him, even though I didn't talk to him like a normal human.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, one thing I am kind of happy with, I still think the video is cringeworthy as fuck. But the one thing I am happy about it is it was definitely a different conversation with him than anyone else has ever had during one of
Very,
his live
very different.
streams.
Very original. Grade A.
So it definitely was. I probably am the weirdest person who ever went on his live stream before.
Yeah. Other than
Uh,
me. Yeah.
oh yeah. The other thing that just really bugs me every time I watch it
Mm.
is a couple years back. I could not take a joke about myself being made. Nowadays, you can basically say whatever the fuck you want to me. But when I was a little bit younger on YouTube, Austin made a video where he insulted me by like just showing a video of him disliking and flagging one of my videos. And the thing that bugged me about it is he made the video doing it, but he also actually did it.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
And I was very angry about it. But to be fair, I mean, I shouldn't have gotten worked up about it. But in the middle of a recording, I joined the call and started getting angry at Austin and actually like talking back to him. And then he posted that.
Yeah.
In the Minecraft Let's Play on the Duck Brigade, one of the parts, I join the call and I start like arguing with him, and it's very uncomfortable to watch. It's like because I was, and it wasn't like I was yelling or anything, but I was clearly irritated, and there was a bunch of other people playing, and I just like kind of caused.
I was one of those people there.
Oh, were you? You were there for that? I remember Austin and Mini Boy specifically.
Yeah, it was the three of us. No one else. You were there, but just for like an episode or two.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with them. And really, I mean, I don't think what Austin did was even bad anymore. It was like, okay, like you shouldn't do that to a friend's videos, but it was a joke, and after that he did undislike the video. And I guess he claimed that he didn't really flag it, which to be fair in the video doesn't show that. The reason it made me so mad though is because it wasn't a comedy video like it normally would be. It was like the finale of War of Cinema, which is horrible, but at the time I felt really fond of it, and I just released it, and it was like this big dramatic scene, and then he just made a video completely shitting on it. But like getting so worked up like showed that not only could I not take criticism of my work, but it also just kind of made me seem like a whiny little bitch. So
well, you
that
are
makes
one,
me...
so it's all good.
You're not allowed to say those things about me, Zach! I quit. Don't the show.
I think you're overreacting, personally.
Fuck you.
So, we got like 2 minutes left to talk about any other tiny topic.
Zachary eats his own shit. He told me that in a private call. He told me not to tell anyone, but no, he really does it.
I hate you so much. That was supposed to be you and me personally. Oh, God.
What my outburst there was also probably pretty cringeworthy.
So, what do you think?
Add that to the list. DuckCast episode 5, now on the list at the top of the most cringeworthy things Michael's ever done.
It doesn't matter though. What matters is what you thought of Kung Fu Panda 3. So go ahead. What do you think of it?
I personally prefer.
Oh God.
I personally prefer.
While you're doing that, I mean, I've told you this and Cody too, like, I still think the second's a bit better. Not that I hate the third one, I just think the second one's, like, awesome.
I personally prefer Mary-Kate and Ashley when in Rome.
Great, serious response there. Great that I got your honest answer to this.
I haven't fucking seen Kung Fu Panda 3 or 2.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
They're really good, dude. You should really watch them. Like, honestly.
Cody tells me. I will eventually. I watch a lot of stuff, though. I
was, like, iffy on seeing even the second one, because I thought the first was, like, meh. But I saw the second one, and it was awesome, and then I was like, okay, the movie's out, so maybe I should go see that, and it was also awesome.
I got a topic.
What?
Gravity Falls.
And we'll continue that on the next part. That's actually a really good topic. Alright, so, till next time.
Ah!
I wish I kept that. Oh wait, I did! I forgot to start recording here. Yes! We did it, Mike! You're dead to me. Hi, so, Mike had to get something. So I just thought I would start this episode off with, or this part of the episode, just me and you. How's it going, guys? How you doing? We're gonna talk about Gravity Falls, but just in a quick hot sec. Because Mike has to get a stupid thing. No one cares about it, though. No one really cares. How's your day? It's been good? Cool. I hope this is very entertaining to you, just me saying obvious remarks in the beginning of a video as such. So, I got this game, Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. I gotta say, 10 out of 10. The toad chasing is very entertaining, especially the part where I can't catch the toads when I'm trying to dash into them. It took a while to get used to it, but I think I got it. And I also like the fact that it takes you a while to even get to battling at all like the other games in the series. You do get the tutorial out of the way, but no, you gotta wait a while. You gotta wait because you can't have a game that's like, oh, Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario crossing over without getting all that stuff out of the way for a long time and barely even getting Paper Mario references in there, just other than the characters are paper. It's a good game. I gotta say, 10 out of 10. I like it.
Are you recording?
Oh no, not at all. So welcome to part 2. I'm just talking about Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi in this amazing game. Did you find what you were looking for, by the way?
No, are you recording?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You just went on without me?
Yeah, just why not? Just talking to the kids out here, seeing how they're doing. They're doing good, by the way. One of them got a puppy recently. Just want to let you know that.
Are you actually recording? No.
Are your pants down, by the way?
No.
Aw. Damn it.
You're not getting this.
How long? How many minutes? Okay, good. We're only 2 minutes in. It's okay. We'll get more pants down later on. It's fine.
This is very unprofessional. I'm not in the cast. I need to do something.
This is
just stop recording and we'll redo it. Don't record.
No.
This.
I'm keeping this in. We're still recording right now. You gotta entertain everyone. Let's do it. Here, let's do a whole part instead of the Gravity Falls thing, like we were saying. Just go look for whatever you were looking for a whole part of the episode. Just go do that.
Well, that has to be the next part of the DuckCast now.
Yeah. So look for your shiz.
Look
for your shiz, man. Do it.
I will.
Now.
I will. Okay.
I will Brower. That should be a thing now.
I hate you.
It should be a will thing.
You should be a thing.
I will Brower. I really will Brower. Hey Will, how's it going? Even if you're watching this or not, I don't care. I'm just gonna say your name. I hope I don't get copyright. Oh god, I'm gonna get this video flagged. DuckCast is gonna go down the drain, as they say in Mexico. Oh my god. Oh my god. Recently, I went to this apartment complex earlier today, like, serious story, like, the generic, the shirtless fat slob on the second floor of an apartment complex, like, meeting people for the first time in, like, a movie or a show. That happened to me in real life. Like, legit, my family was, like, walking out of this place, and, like, the guy on the second floor was like, oh, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. My name's Saul or something, I don't know. But just the whole time I'm thinking in my head, like, what was this guy thinking, like, I'm gonna meet these people for the first time, and, I'm not gonna wear a shirt at all. I think that's completely fine. Me and my enormous self. Not that being fat is bad, it's just, you should really get your weight under control. But anyway, I just offended so many fat people out there. I'm sorry, saying the skinny Jew right here. Let's talk about my big ears. Okay, my scratchy voice, my annoying nails on a chalkboard voice, I meant to say. My big Jewish nose. And, yeah. There's many other things I could go on about, so it's fine. It's fine. Mike is gonna just be out of this room for a while now. Let's talk about Yokai Watch. Yeah, good game, right? It's an okay game, honestly. Oh no. We're silent. This isn't good. I need a second person to talk to. It's not good. I saw a Game Grumps thing. I've been catching my Game Grumps a lot because like I haven't been watching in a while. And I saw the Valentine's Day one with like Danny and Kevin, and they just went straight to like a Grumpcast, which was awesome. But they like talked about a lot of really cool stuff, like opinionated stuff, obviously. But I mean, I agreed with a lot of it. Not all of it, but a lot of it. It was pretty interesting. I think you guys should all check it out. If you don't watch Game Grumps, you should. It's really cool. So let's quickly discuss Pokemon Sun and Moon. It was a great reveal, even though it was leaked. But we got the holiday 2016 thing. We got some images. It was rad. Not many people have pointed this out though. The image with the fountain and the mansion or the gym or whatever, and there's like some Pokemon silhouettes on there. There's one that I don't recognize. And I don't know, it's like a diamond or something. Hey, Mike, there it is! I was thinking of like a Dipper Pines hand, and I just... So, wait, this whole time you were like putting the gray stuff on your mouth area?
Oh, yeah.
So, how's it going, Mike?
Not good.
No?
Nope.
Why?
This costume's uncomfortable to wear.
Do a thing in Grunkle Stan's voice, like say a quote, a line from the show. Just do it.
Oh, okay.
Get people pissing in their pants for your Grunkle Stanness.
I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
Can you
that was
say
more like Kevin from The Office?
Can you say the Bill Cipher line where he references like the gold thing? If you remember that line.
Gold thing.
You know, something buy gold buy, like something like that. I forget the full line, but
Actually, I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest.
when he meets Gideon for the first time and then leaves, it's Bill Cipher's first episode, remember? And before he leaves, he just says all this stuff.
I saw that months ago.
Wow. You are so... That is such a classic line, and people will hate you now for it. They're not even going to watch the next part because of the Gravity Falls thing that we're going to talk about, because they're just like, oh, these
You better
guys
watch
are
it.
not true. They're not true Gravity Falls fans.
You better watch it, boy. You don't know what Grunkle Sam will do to you.
Yeah?
You don't know the shit that's coming your way.
So, Grunkle Stan, what do you think of Pokemon Sun and Moon?
I don't really play those Pokemon games.
Oh, dislikes on the video immediately just because you said that, Grunkle Stan. I'm so ashamed of you.
You're a...
What? You just said Yora, and then you just like, you know what? He's my friend. I'm gonna keep him my friend.
You're just ruining my motivation right now, Zachary.
How awesome is it that you have J.K. Simmons as your twin brother? I think that's rad.
It's pretty cool, actually. I'm cool with that.
Have you seen a lot of J.K. Simmons? Like, like serious opinion, like have a serious answer. I mean, like, have you seen much from him? Like,
not too much. I know there's that movie where he's like a music teacher that came out recently.
Yeah, Whiplash. You have to see that, dude. It's good. Really good.
I'm interested in it.
It's very good.
I've seen him. I think I've seen him voice a couple of things, like Gravity Falls, as an example. I'm trying to remember it all.
He's going to be in Zootopia as this yak. My mom wants to see it because she's a huge J.K. Simmons fan, and she wants to drag me to see it because he's a yak. He was in Kung Fu Panda 3 as the main villain. Not that the villain was all great and all that, but you know he was a good voice in it.
Yeah.
We actually have to end this. We're at close to 9 minutes, so next we'll talk about Gravity Falls instead of just delaying this. What?
And Zootopia.
Obviously, Zootopia, dude. How can we not talk about Zootopia? The pinnacle, the classic, soon
we can
to
talk
be
about that. We can talk about
film.
that sloth scene that plays in every single movie theater as a preview.
It's not even that funny. All right, till next time. Here we go. Gravity Falls. What are we talking about the show, man? Mike? Mike, are you frozen? Your video is moving. But, oh.
I'm Zachary and Folkman!
Yay!
And I make YouTube videos!
Yay!
And I shake my head around.
Because I think it's funny!
Yeah, let's talk about the finale.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. The finale's actually coming on all 4 parts. Technically 3, but I consider it 4. On Monday. I actually have the time alarmed. So, actually, I just want to point it out to people in case people actually want to see it again. It's coming on 7 o'clock on Disney XD. It's a 2-hour showing of the whole Weird Mageddon saga. So, go see it. It's really cool. Anyway, moving on.
I was kind of cool with just about everything that the finale did. I mean,
I think people have already heard from many other people about their own opinions about like what was so great. I think we should skip over all that and instead of like saying what happened, like my stupid Star Wars thing I did with Chris. I just pretty much said
I never summarize plots when I discuss them in a podcast.
Yeah, for some reason I did that with the Star Wars movie. I don't know, but anyway, let's talk about that one thing that we both disagreed on about it. That whole memory thing.
Okay. Yeah. The way I look at it, No, we disagreed with each other.
No, we disagreed with it together. We agreed on
Okay.
the choice they made about it. So, you first.
Oh, we agreed with the choice that they did. Well, my
No,
thing with
I
it,
agreed with your choice. I said.
my
You know what I
thing
mean?
with it is,
Alright.
I understand why he has to get his memories back. I am happy that we get a happy ending because it's
But
kind of appropriate for a show like Gravity Falls. However,
yes.
it would have been a lot more interesting if he didn't get his memories back and there was a big consequence for what he did,
Mm.
for everything that happened. Because without that, it doesn't really feel like there was a consequence.
Yeah.
And I understand with Gravity Falls, they didn't want to go for a bittersweet end, and they wanted to go for a sweet end. And I mean, I guess the bittersweet part is that they're leaving. But him losing his memory would have just been a really risky move that I think could have been really cool. But they could have still made it happy. Just because he loses memory doesn't mean like it can't be a happy ending. I don't know though. I'm very torn on it because it would have been really fucking heartbreaking, and it would have probably made the show even harder to leave on, since it would leave on such a note like that. But it just, I feel like I would admire the show a little bit more if they went for a big risk like that and tried to do something really unique with it.
Yeah.
That would have been something new. I never seen a kids show that ended like that with such a tragic thing happening.
I agree. Doug and Rob talked about. I actually saw the final episode review they did of it. They
I
touched
did
up
too.
on that too. Yeah. What I have to say about
They
though is
complained.
like
I didn't like what they complained about though. They complained that they gave us too much.
they gave just the right amount. I think.
Yeah, like they said they didn't like Zeus having a scene at the end. Like, no, that was
you need.
fine.
It's like they even said like they need those certain curtain calls. You know, that was the perfect one. They need that. They can't just show it in the credits. I mean, as it would have been fine to see it in credits, but to actually have that discussion, discussions are more interesting. I'm surprised they didn't think that way. But anyway, with the memory thing, like what I have to say about like, I kind of on one side I agree. Like, yeah, you could have just kept it lost for the whole thing until maybe like the credits or something when you see he has it back. And then on the other hand, I'm thinking like he could have just got it back a bit. They could have shown maybe a year later, like when they're visiting Summer again, and then he got his memory back. Like not just because they showed it so quickly. You know what I mean? Just kind of dragging it out more. Just how they showed just him getting his memory back. The whole Waddles thing, just the journal was kind of just it was very weak. It wasn't terrible. It was weak.
It was very weak. What I'll say, I think the perfect way for them to have done it would have been this. Okay. After Stan does all of this, and he loses his memories, they show him the book and tell him what his life is all about. He doesn't remember it, but he's happy with it. He considers like where he didn't consider his life worth much before, he considers his life worth something now. And during the party, he does decide to go away with his brother. Because his brother says, we once had this dream, let's do it.
Yeah.
And him not really knowing much about his own life says, yeah, this could be an interesting start for me. And then they head off. He still gives the position to Zeus. And then on the boat, like when it shows him on the boat, that's when he starts to get at least one major memory back. And it's like, it gives the audience hope that he might get them all back. That would have been a very interesting move then.
I wonder if it was Disney that told him like you need to do that. Like you can't just leave it off on that kind of theory kind of thing.
Possibly
because like they need that happy ending. I don't know.
Props to Disney. They let them do a lot.
I saw. I've been watching a lot
of human flesh.
I've been watching a lot of like Alex Hirsch kind of related things. Like he was talking about him battling with the censors on one episode, like the Halloween episode. He was gonna have like a spin the bottle thing, and they argued with him to change it. And then one of the comments, he didn't mention it in the video, but in the comments, it's like it's funny that he didn't win the spin the bottle joke, because Disney didn't want him to use it. But in the Weird Mageddon episode, I forget which one. I think it was part 1. There was like spin the person, so it's like he was able to do it eventually, which is awesome. And there was also another one he was talking about, like Bill Cipher. I think you've heard about it. Like the whole they were going to paint him green, but then he looked like a leaf. Then they painted him yellow, so now people are saying, oh, he looks like a nacho. Bill Cipher. Now, and just Alex keeps hearing all that stuff. It's funny. Gravity Falls is a cool
Yeah.
series, man. It got a big fandom, got a lot of theories and speculations and just
It's
little
best.
in-jokes. Like the whole gold thing that you can't remember. I don't know how you don't remember that. It's such a classic line from the show.
I don't know. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
I That's like my one big problem with the Gravity Falls fandom
What?
is the fucking twincest.
What's that? I've never heard about this.
Drawings,
Educate
romantic drawings of Dipper and Mabel.
of them together?
Yes.
Why? That's a thing?
Because people are fucked up.
I have never heard about this.
The same thing happened with Frozen when that came out.
But Gravity
People
Falls...
ship Dipper and Mabel though.
Is there? Wait, tell me some more things. Because I've only been in the fandom for so long, not too long, but for a certain amount of time. Is there any other?
I don't
things,
look into this shit too much. I see it posted on fucking Facebook sometimes.
Was there any other things that the fandom has done that I don't know about?
I don't know anything like
Either
too
good,
weird.
either good or bad.
I know,
Like I'm not saying.
I know, like I know when it comes to annoying theories, Gravity Falls is obviously full of them because of how much mystery was in the show. With one thing I actually want to take it back a little bit. One thing I want to talk about is one other problem I had with the episode. This is a minor one because I didn't care for this character too much in the first place. But Pacifica went back a little bit with her character development. They had that really good mansion episode with her where she was developed greatly and became more likable. This episode, it was definitely going back with her.
Yeah.
A
thing about that though, like I completely agree with you. But there have been shows that you start off with a character. It's a show that it is a kid show, but it has some character development. But in the end, in the finale, they still keep it true to what the character started off as. And I think that was okay. I think that was good that they did that.
I don't think it's probably completely changed her, but she doesn't do a single nice thing in the episode.
In Weird Mageddon, you mean?
Yeah.
She did.
When?
She agreed to be a part of the circle. She got presents for them in the end. She's their friend. It's just Pacifica's way. She's that likable. It's likable.
I'm not saying they should have made her an angel.
It's likable. That's all I have to say.
I'm not saying they should have made her an angel. I'm not saying that they should have made her like this really nice person. Now you're right. That would have been like really out of place and just too much development for her.
We actually have to end this part. I just realized we're over 9 minutes. So, do you want to
you, Zach?
There's actually one more Gravity Falls thing I want to touch upon in the next part. So we're not completely done with this yet. So, till the next time.
Bye.
Bye. So Chris Soar is stupid. Anyway, how's it going?
I think Chris Soar is a super cool guy, and
right before recording, I said let's not say anything insulting about Chris Soar, and then I just started like, okay, Chris Soar sucks.
But he did say negative things about Chris Soar in between recordings.
Chris Soar's video is the worst. I didn't even say which video, but I'm just saying his video's the worst.
Chris Soar is an amazing human being with amazing quality content.
Anyway, so going back.
I don't know why he had to use a filter in his update video, but other than that, it's a nice.
I didn't even notice the filter.
It was a nice looking camera quality though. I actually get like it.
Okay, let's not go into any more further detail. He's my friend in real life. I should be talking to him about this.
We're talking about Chris Soar. This is the Chris Soar cast.
No. I feel bad because I know him in real life, and I feel.
I'm not making fun of him though.
I know. It's just like talking about him in like a public way. It's just kind of weird. I think I should talk about this one-on-one with him. But anyway, Blendon. He disappeared in part 1 of Weird Mageddon, and we haven't seen him ever again. Time Baby, I'm kind of disappointed that he died. I actually wanted him to live in the end, because I really like Time Baby. Like, do you have any theories about Time Baby and Blended? Did they really die? Where did they go?
My theory is they wanted to put them in the episode, but time limits came in.
I wish in the credits they could have had something in the credits. Their time is not a thing though. They could have done it in the credits. There's no excuse.
I mean, yeah, Dipper. 2 of Dipper's clones were in the credits, but they weren't.
I don't know.
I like the Dipper clones though because that was like a callback that I actually forgot about.
I've seen that episode more than once, so I think that's why I remember it more. I don't know.
I'm gonna get this makeup off my face.
There was an episode that was on today. Remember the one when they're falling down the pit and they have all these little mini episodes, like the one where
My
they're.
least favorite episodes.
I kind of like them, like the witch one. But there was
I don't
one from
really
like season one
like the
when.
side, the one that has, I don't really like mini stories, but I haven't seen the Gravity Falls shorts yet either.
Oh, they're actually pretty funny. There's like one.
I'll probably check them out just because I don't have anything. That's all I have left.
There's one where like Dipper and Mabel are running away from like a giant head, and like on YouTube, the head actually says something backwards, and on YouTube someone like reversed it so then you could see what the reverse message said, and it said like something like I'm a giant head, this is your destiny, get into my mouth, like.
And that's the giant head that appeared in the Weird Mageddon.
No, it was a Gravity Falls short thing, like it was like the first person view camera thing, like a 5 minute one. Have you ever seen like the video of Gideon when he calls Bill Cipher? Have you ever seen the video where someone reversed that and you saw like what he actually was saying?
Nope.
Okay, it's actually really funny because he's saying a reverse message when he's saying it. So when you play it backwards, all he's saying over and over is reverse message, reverse message, reverse message, which is pretty clever to put in there. You really watch the video; it's really funny because like, in the Bill Cipher summon scene, it's like so serious and so scary of a scene, and you just play it back. You're just saying reverse message over and over. It's really funny.
Sounds humorous. You see, like this little thing that you have to use when you wear the hat.
What? Oh.
The little
Yeah.
black string. I'm gonna kill it.
You killed it. Why?
I don't need it. I don't need to tie this around my neck to wear a hat.
It's funny that you say that because I didn't even notice the string even in Across the Fourth Wall. I thought
I didn't put the string on across the fourth wall.
Oh, so it just fit. Okay.
I was just like, this is exactly what right now what I would wear in my hair. That's what I looked like as Grunkle Santa across the fourth wall. Did a lot of effort in. The hat's actually made of construction paper.
And do you think Blendon will have his own spin-off series?
Nope.
Actually, speaking of spin-off series of Gravity Falls, which I know they're not going to do, but remember the episode like right before Weird Mageddon, when Mabel goes into the high school and she meets up with Wendy? Like the whole high school signing up thing. I was like thinking like that would be such a cool spin-off show, like Wendy in high school, but in Gravity Falls it was high school is still in Gravity Falls, so there would still be all these weird things. It would be kind of cool. You still get to see these characters.
Bad, man.
What?
Cody's trying to call me. Should we add him to the podcast, or should we just like deny it for now?
He has to show him on webcam. He has to show himself. Okay? Tell him that immediately. If he says no, he's out forever. Never ever going to be on the DuckCast.
Cody, we're in the middle of DuckCast,
yeah.
But if you can't, you're not. Zachary says if you're not willing to put your webcam on, you have to get out. That is
He's
his
gonna
words,
kick you out immediately, bro. You gotta turn on your webcam.
I'm gonna suck your dick.
Nice. We're talking about Gravity Falls, so if you want to join in.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so turn on your webcam.
Where are we at Gravity Falls?
Zach,
we were just talking about Weird Mageddon and then talking about
I don't have a
webcam
on the computer.
Okay. But I don't think he has to have his webcam on.
I think he does.
Just edit a little picture of me.
Okay, yeah, I'll edit Smorty Smort on top, alright? Purple Smorty Smort.
Just put Smorty on there, fuck it.
Cool. So Smorty Smort, everybody. I was talking about like the possibility of like a spin-off show, like what they could do for a spin-off show of Gravity Falls. If you have any ideas of what that could be like. I was thinking of like Wendy in high school.
About the guy
high
with
school
a giant
Gravity
arm,
Falls, and you would still have all these mystical things there.
Like
you're both talking at the same time.
I'm sorry.
You're at time.
I was saying to Mike before, if they did a high school, like Wendy in high school, because the Gravity Falls High, they showed like Mabel talking to Wendy in that one episode right before Weird Mageddon, and I was like thinking that would kind of be a cool spin-off show, just Wendy in high school. The high school is still in Gravity Falls, so there would still be all these really cool mystical things going on there, and it would be kind of cool of a spin-off show. I'd like to see Wendy more. So I don't know what you think about that.
That'd be pretty cool. But honestly, like spin-offs for me, for Gravity Falls at least, would be kind of like I don't know. I think they ended on a
I know,
fine
but like
note.
if it's possible, like do it in a good way. Like I'm not saying like
Oh yeah, no, if they could do it in a
nothing
good
for
way,
like a
that'd
serious
be pretty
story. Even
interesting.
just for like I'm just saying for like extra content and possibly like little serious stuff here and there. But for the most part, just for extra Gravity Falls content.
I'd like to see the adventures of Grunkle Stan and Stanford.
Yeah, that'd be pretty swell.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't relate more
It
to
wouldn't have
kids
to be
because they're
Gravity
both
Falls, it'd be a
old men.
legitimate spinoff.
Thing is, they're both old men though, so like for it to be a Disney show, it'd be not as relatable to kids.
Well, I mean, then they'd probably have to add some character to it.
Exactly,
Which,
like an
Oh,
annoying
Alex
little
Hirsch could probably make
5-year-old
it
kid
work.
that joins him on adventures and whatnot. Like a straight
Call him
up
Pablo. His name's
like
Pablo.
old school Toon Disney kind of stuff, like anime shows like that, where they always had like a small little kid join them. That was a comedy relief.
just
Yeah, they have like fucking like short,
awesome.
they have short round from fucking Indiana Jones. Like, hello, Mr. Hello,
I
Mr.
have never
Ponder.
seen
Go
an
fuck
Indiana
yourself,
Jones
kid.
movie, dude.
What?
I've never seen an Indiana Jones movie ever. I don't know if
Are
they're
you
good or
serious?
not.
Are you s- They're pretty good. I mean,
Yeah. Except,
I was
especially
never,
the
like,
Shia
a
LaBeouf
huge
one, I
fan of
hear
them,
is
but-
amazing. I hear it's the best one ever.
oh, dude, it is the greatest movie of all time. And if you think otherwise, then you're a fuck.
We have 1 minute left to
Probably
talk
have to
until we
censor
go
that.
into the
I
next
don't, I don't know
part.
what your standards on these duckcasts are.
We're
We
just
have
kind of a random one today. We're not
Yeah.
like sticking to one topic, which I kind of prefer, to be honest.
a
Yeah.
minute left, by the way, if you want to just quickly say whatever comes to your mind.
Well, we're
Oh.
gonna do another part.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Alright,
you
so-
could just end it now. I don't really have anything. I'm done with Gravity
I
Falls.
swear to God,
Okay.
if you end this, I'm gonna like kill myself. If you end this mid sentence,
Wait, say that again?
I'm gonna kill myself if you end this. I like balls.
Cool. So what do you want to talk about? What's been going on recently?
I
honestly?
want to. In like movies or just with me?
Anything.
Oh, I've been drawing lately.
Yeah, how's that
Cheers.
been going? I heard
Hey,
I heard
let's
from
see.
Mike you
No,
were
I
getting a
can't-
lot better.
Share your fucking screen.
I'm drawing on paper right now.
Share your paper.
Share
Take
your
a picture.
screen, dude.
Send it.
Share it.
Share your paper with the class.
Share your paper. Class
Read
Cody.
it aloud,
No.
dude. Honestly.
All right, let's.
Do it right now in this podcast. I want to hear it.
You remember me and Cody? I sent him the entire season 1 summary of Mackle and Smorty.
Yeah, it's a show we're working on apparently.
Wait, like a
Those
legit
episodes
thing?
I'm not actually making. That was completely a joke, but I'm gonna keep writing that.
You're just gonna
Zachary's
produce it
in it.
someday on YouTube.
You're in the show. I wrote Zach the entire season. I wrote it episode by episode without doing scripts and just giving summaries of every episode.
Okay,
But for Zach,
I caught
every time
copyright.
we're addressed, some of us go by different names. Like I'm Mackle and Cody is Smorty.
Uh-huh.
For you, you're just Zachary and Folkman. But every single time you're addressed to, we call you. Everyone calls you by your full name. Like no one just says, "Hey Zach." You say, "Hey Zachary and Folkman." Plus, you also get killed off and come back as a ghost.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
like 5 times.
So like in the
You
opening
die-
credits, I have like
you
a
die
completely
because you
different.
get a new disease
Yeah.
that has no known cure. But then Mackle and Smorty team up together to try to find a cure for the disease.
Mhm.
And then the episode ends, and several episodes later, they're at your funeral because they forgot to give you the cure.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah,
near the
I
end
love
of
your summary for like the very first time like you had that idea for an episode. It's like Zachary and Folkman. It's like the latest hip disease.
I know.
And
The
Mackle and
latest
Smorty
hip
have to
dise-
find the
hip
cure.
disease, cancer.
But the first season, I can send him the summary if you want, Zach.
Definitely.
But the
Show me
fi-
right now. I'll open up
you want
the
me to send you
chat.
the summary? You want to read it out loud for our audience?
Send it in the chat, and I will read it aloud. Let's do it.
I'm trying to make. Let me
What?
let me look through it real quick.
Okay.
Because when I write this, I don't have intentions of the internet seeing it, so I don't censor it at all. Let me make sure I'm okay with
Or we
everything
can
in there.
read line by line.
I'm pretty sure.
That's fine.
I'm pretty sure you said a few horrible racist things in
Yeah,
there, Michael
yeah.
Demas. Demas
Every
100.
single line was something racist. Like,
Yeah, no, like-
unnecessarily racist.
Yeah, I just imagine like here. Let me just check,
Yeah.
see if there's anything I need to delete. You're just like constantly tapping your
At,
backspace.
at every
Let's see.
line, at every line,
Here,
you just
hold on.
copy
Actually,
and paste a
Let me,
picture
let me
of, like,
switch, let
some
me switch
Asian
microphones real quick. Give me a second.
kid. Alright.
You and Cody can keep the show going while I check over this.
Yeah. So I was just saying, like, at the end of each of your sentences, you should, like, put just some random Asian kid. Just every sentence has a different Asian kid.
Well,
Just
if
a picture of him.
if I sent this to you, Zach, would you be able to I don't know. I don't want to read for this whole thing. So if I sent this to you, Zach, would you just, when you're reading out loud, be able to censor the bad parts, like skip over them?
Well, you know I always do. So.
Oh fuck.
But like, you might have to skip full sentences.
Then you can say those sentences.
You want me to read over the whole thing?
No, we could read line by line. I told you if you want.
Test. Can you guys hear me
There's
better?
no dialogue. They're all summaries.
Still, line by line, still sentence by sentence, if you want.
No, that'd be obnoxious. So you can just read. We can do it episode by episode if you want. Like, you read an episode, I read an episode, then Cody does.
Oh wait, I'm
Fine.
driving right now.
This is going to be a long episode of the DuckCast.
Do you want to read the episode summaries with us or no?
Sure. I'll read the hottest news.
But you need to like skip over the really bad parts. I don't know if there are any. I forget. Yeah,
Either way, they're going to be shown visually, so people are going to read them either way.
Can you like look at it on your phone then?
No, because I'm on my laptop and it's going to be in the chat. You're sending this in the chat.
Oh, I was gonna send like the file.
No,
It's in the file, dude.
no,
What the
because I
fuck?
want to show your face while reading it. People have to see your glorious Grunkle Stan.
Well, then in post production, you gotta censor it
No.
if there's anything bad, because I don't want people to get pissed at me if there's something really offensive in it.
Once you were born, people were pissed at you. It does not matter.
Because
Once
I wrote this
people are
When
already
Michael
pissed
was
at you.
born, I was
that
offended.
only us three would read it. I didn't write this with the intention that everyone would be hearing it, but I guess it would be a funny thing, like a little funny segment on the show.
As long as it's nothing offensive to the Homestuck fandom, I think we're
Oh
fine.
fuck.
Because this
I
channel's
say
pretty
we
much
make it a
Homestuck
separate
based.
podcast. Actually, now that I think about it,
What's up?
Here, let me offend everybody.
I
Homestuck
say
sucks.
we
There you go.
end this podcast and then make the next one the Mackle and Smorty podcast that we do every single time I write a summary for a season up.
So I'm not involved at all.
You'll be involved. You'll read it, and you're a character in the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Zachary and Folkman.
Yeah, it's just
But
us reading
it won't
the
have me,
summaries.
it won't have me in the opening credits. We'll make some opening credits with a jingle to it, and it'll only show you and Cody, even though I'm recording and editing the whole thing.
No, you'll be in it. You'll be in it. Shut up, Zach.
I'll only be
Zachary,
in it,
you're
but I won't
Jewish,
be
you don't-
mentioned in the opening
Oh,
credits. They'll have
God.
starring Michael Bemis, Cody Hart, and not Zach, and then it'll cut to the podcast.
Fuck Zach.
You're making me angry.
You're making
Sorry,
me
I was just drawing a vampire frat, bro.
I'm gonna
Nice.
wipe the shit off my face before I start the next one
You
too.
should.
But I say we make it a separate podcast though, dedicated to reading the Mackle and Smorty summaries.
We've still got 4 minutes left to talk about whatever.
So yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna do that one right after this podcast. So we're just gonna record 2 in a row today.
All right,
But let's talk about.
Jewish people.
Well, I'm gonna take my driving test in like 5 days.
Oh, congrats.
Are you gonna finally get your fucking license, Michael Bemis of Bemis?
Yes.
Why you have to
You're
put
gonna
the
pass,
F
dude.
word
It's
in
an
front
easy
of it,
test.
dude?
I've been practicing a lot, but I'm nervous as shit.
Oh no.
These weak arms are ready. There's vomit on my spaghetti. Mom, spaghetti already.
The spaghetti monster.
Spaghetti.
Is that what you said?
Baba beady, bada booty. Let's all eat some spagadoody.
Bada beady, bada booty. Let's go.
That
Let's
was-
all eat some.
That was a nice jingle, Mike. I think that
The
should
booty.
be our theme song for the DuckCast. Sing
I-
it
I need liquor.
now.
I need you. To
I need
shut the
liquor
fuck up.
now.
Michael, I'm gonna send this to all your family.
Okay, go ahead. They've seen me drunk before.
Okay. I'm gonna. I've been. What up, Jew Bob? Oh, I thought you were Jacob. Sorry.
Once we're done with the DuckCast, I want to show Cody my profile picture because it looks a lot like Mike, the kid in it.
I could just go to your fucking.
When it's
Profile, dude.
enlarged, though, you're able to see it better.
I could just go. I could go to your profile.
It'll be too small in
could
the image,
see-
though, won't it?
See it in large. I can see it in large. Trust me. Exactly.
Trying to do a
funny,
great
huh?
thing there, but I failed.
I think it looks like Mike, like a shorter version of Mike.
Yeah, it looks like
It
a
looks,
shorter version
I
of
found it
Michael,
on
like a fucking-
Facebook one day, and the caption was like, "I am a king" or something. Like he's just surrounded by these Hooters girls, and it's just like, it's just Mike's like his shoulders are up. It's like, "I am a king."
I'm a god.
It's so stupid. Just randomly found it on Facebook one day, and I just had to save it.
My name is Back of Michael's Head.
I actually might do that in post production to show the picture. So
I
you're
like
welcome.
NASCAR.
Just so I'm clearing this up, it's not Mike, but it's someone
Can
that
we make
looks
an
like
intro
Mike.
for the show, Zach?
No, we should.
Why not?
Maybe in the next episode we should.
I'm not saying like musical. I'm not saying we need to make our own song for anything. I'm saying like make a quick little animation for it.
I
Do you
think
want Michael? Do you know what I want you to do? No, I want you to make like the most over the top fucking like intro you can, and then
yeah.
like when the podcast
Explosions
actually
and-
starts, it's just like no, it's just like
Webcam.
shitty fucking like webcams.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? Fucking-
Hey, this is a podcast
like those
Well,
fucking
it's
about me.
Zachary's fault for not coming all the way down to PA to record the DuckCast every time we need to do one.
Right when you call me, I should start recording immediately. That's what it should be like.
I'm willing to do the podcast at Zach's house as long as we can do it naked in a pool. Otherwise, it has to be in PA.
My pool has been cleaned in a while, but other than that, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, let's do it.
we'll
All right,
we'll go to the
next
hospital
DuckCast at
immediately.
Zachary's house.
All right, I have
The-
to end this.
The
movie.
We went over the
stripping
9
down
minute
edition.
the movie.
mark. Okay, we went over the 9-minute mark. We have to end this. We'll
Next
continue.
time, Mackle and Smorty.
Next time on Mackle and
And not-
Smorty,
and not
everyone
Zach.
dies.
Never Zach.
Let's do it.
I hate you guys.
I'm gonna wipe my face off real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna set. Can I send
I
the
didn't
files?
stop recording yet.
You didn't stop recording yet?
No.
Fuck you! Stop recording, you fucking.
Don't tell me
I
what
thought
to
you were
do.
done.